I have been wondering for quite a while how good I am at coding under time pressure, because there's not really any way to know except for actually coding with a time restraint. So, in March 2022, I tried to challenge myself and tried to make a minigame within 1 week. I had a good concept in mind, something that should be easy to make, a simple recreation of the old minigame Monsters Industries called Monster Factory. Really good plan. I was completely on track for completing and actually succeeding until I got ill halfway through and then I stopped working on it because I was ill. Um, yeah. That was kind of a, annoying ending to the saga. Obviously, at the end, I did have a really nice minigame, which actually, ended up getting played and stuff. I'm really happy with how it came out. But yeah, I still hadn't answered my question. How good am I under pressure? So, at the end of last year, I decided to try again. But instead of coding a minigame, I decided to code a data pack. The reason for this is because while a minigame that's halfway done is unplayable, a data pack that's halfway done is arguably playable, which would allow me to cheat in case I needed to. Around this time, there was also a Datapack Jam ready to go live, Datapack Jam 6. And basically what Datapack Jam is you have a week to code a datapack, as does everyone else, and it all has to be around a single theme, which in this case was Blizzard. So what I decided to make for this contest was a boss battle with a giant frost wolf. Quite happy with how it has come out. It wasn't without some difficulty, I will admit. Alright, let's try out the charging now. It charged! Alright, let's try out the walking now. Okay. I don't even know what's going on anymore. What is even, please, but the end product is quite nice. So yeah, this is a nice showcase video of what I ended up making. But while of course I could fight the boss myself, die to it myself, I mean, that's not who I am anymore. I have grown as a content creator, and quite clearly, I can't let myself, get murdered by a 3-meter tall wolf anymore. That's just not who I am. So, the only logical conclusion is that I need to get someone else. And for the purpose of content creation, the most logical person to pick is another YouTuber. Someone of similar size, a similar subscriber count, someone like Jerome ASF with, a couple million subscribers. Yeah, that sounds like the person who is just right for the channel. So, yeah, I ended up getting Jerome ASF to, record getting eaten by a giant 3-meter tall wolf. In case you're wondering how I actually accomplished this, it's, I actually work for the man, like, I've been coding data packs and things, so, yeah, that's that mainly, yeah. But without any further delays, let's show you how to spawn the boss. The first step towards summoning our boss and actually getting to fight it is actually to build an altar. For this, what you need is to place a 5x5 square of packed ice in every single of the corners, build up 4 blocks, and then off the corners, build up another 3 blocks. Then, once you've done all that, place a smooth stone block in the middle, and you should have something that looks a little like what has been on screen. Now, all that you need to do is drop 1 bone and 1 nether star on the altar, and a portal should open. After the portal has opened, simply step onto the smooth stone and jump up. Now you find yourself in the arena, and I suggest that you get ready because in give or take 20 seconds, you'll have a first wolf eating you. Alright, so what can this boss now actually do to you? Well, first of all, if you get too close, it'll bite you, like demonstrated here. It can also howl, which summons reinforcements in the form of wolves and slows down nearby players. I would also recommend staying clear of any barrier particles. These are indicatory of where icicles are going to land. If hit by an icicle, you're stunned and are an easy target. And lastly, if you think you can simply run away and hide on the other side of the arena, it will run at you, and if it hits you, you go flying into the air. But if you can arise triumphant against this beast, it will be well worth it, as you will obtain a sword a good bit better than a netherite sword actually, coming in at 12 attack damage, and called Frostbite. But yeah, that's kind of all that there is to it really. Just create an altar, go to the boss, beat the boss, and show off your brand new sword. If you want to play with this yourself, link is down in the description, like I said before. Yeah, just go there, download it, and you should be all good. Both single player, clearly also multiplayer, and I've only tested it in 1.19.2, but it should work for versions all the way down to 1.17. But yeah, that's all that there really is for this video. Turns out I'm pretty good under time pressure. Also, if you've been wondering like what has been taking me so long with making this video, it's actually been a multitude of things. Like obviously I needed to make it, but afterwards for the editing, I needed to learn replay mod, I needed to get Jerome ESF to actually play with my datapack, and we needed to orchestrate that, and I got a new microphone. But honestly, one of the ones at the top of the list is that well, funnily enough, I've started working for Jerome, and at the moment he has me making a new lucky book every single week, which is kind of ironic considering the main point of this video was testing, can I make a data pack in a week? And now I have to make one every single week. I don't know, I see the irony personally. But yeah, anyhow. That's all that there really is to it, so hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.
Oh god. Oh my gosh. This is really impressive.
Yeah. I'm really happy with all of this. And you're murdered.